I've been walking all morning. It's my first day. And I met my new Camino friend, Craig. And we walked, I don't know, the first probably 4 hours together. And it's just great. It's exactly the way it's supposed to be. You just like really enjoy just in deep conversations, and it's just a natural occurrence. And you don't care how you look. That's why I look the way I do. But I'm telling you, got my sunscreen on, my long sleeve shirts. I'm not using my poles right this second, but they sure are awesome. And I am just loving, even this is the first time, because I stopped to put some Compeed blister cover on my toes, my left foot, just to make sure. And I keep seeing things like this along the way. And I'm just, every time I see something, I just put it in my pocket because it doesn't belong here. So anyway, it's been, so far, day one, amazing. And I love it. This is my first time alone. And I'm just gonna keep enjoying it. Two. And I'm taking off from Roncesvalles and heading towards Zubiri, and I'm not really sure where I'm gonna go. I didn't sleep much last night. I'm just gonna let the road take me there. It's kind of raining outside. It's kind of wet and cold, but it's okay. And I just had a nice cup of coffee and everything I needed. I had a wonderful conversation with 3 French people who didn't speak English. It was great. So last night when I couldn't sleep, not because of the snoring in the dormitory at Roncesvalles or anything, just because my mind, it was like the first real night with all of the pilgrims. The first night when I first got to Saint Jean, I had my own room. It wasn't really the true Camino test of being a pilgrim and what it felt like. But last night, it was a communal meal, and then sleeping in the dorm, which really wasn't at all like I thought. I imagined it. I thought it was going to be this giant room, like barracks with cots all over the place, and people just men and women, cats and dogs sleeping together and snoring and everything. But it wasn't really like that. It was their little cubbies, and each person got a bunk separated by another, like just a short wall, but wall basically floor to ceiling, but it was just little cubbies. But they were still mixed, genders. It didn't matter. But anyway, last night when I was sleeping, or I couldn't sleep, I was thinking, I love being a pilgrim. I love this feeling. You know what it is? There's so many layers to it, but not just the feeling of being free and unencumbered by, well, I'm a little encumbered because I've got stuff on my back, but you really just, without all your drawers and of clothes that you don't wear, and your closet full of things that you don't wear, and you have to hunt through to find your favorite 2 shirts or pants or whatever. And so that's all been reduced to a minimum. But the thing that I love is that I have found a community of people who these are like-minded individuals. I mean, and the kind of minds that I have been surrounded by, it just makes me want to cry. They're all so beautiful and so loving and open and warm and adventurous and accepting and everything you can imagine. They're all just real, genuine people from all over the world. All of a sudden, I just realized, I'm not observing you, I am part of you. And last night I was just laying in bed, just kind of, excited to think that I found my peeps. I found my tribe. And these people are all over the world. They don't just come to the Camino. This is like the epicenter, I think. But there are these people all over the world, and they travel all over the world, and they go to different places, different countries, different trails, and it's like I can include myself in this, we find one another. And you know, the difference between, like, say, the stark contrast between when I was in Barcelona and even just walking down to the Mediterranean. I thought I'd see the sea, what it would, you know, I'm so close, I might as well go look at the Mediterranean Sea. And I got there, and it was like looking at a scene in Los Angeles or Malibu or Newport Beach. And it was just, you know, sea of people having fun on the beach, laughing, and families and whatever, but it was just packed full of people. And it's just like I felt kind of out of place. And even walking all through the city, which is how I feel when I walk through any city. I'm a rural person. I mean, look what I'm looking at right now. This is what I'm looking at. And that's the front of where I'm going. And that is where I've been. And that's just like the first 30 minutes of the morning right now. So I'm just happy to find this group of people, this very large community of people. And I can see why people come back every year. I can see why people come back to become hospitaleros, which they just basically donate 2 weeks of their life to working at the different albergues and just being helpful because they were helped, so they want to help others. I can see why, because it's so enriching in so many ways. So anyway, I just wanted to share that this morning. I think it's a really poignant thought for what, you know, discoveries along the Camino. Okay, that's all for now.
Camino. Beer.
So I just passed the halfway mark on the second day, on my way to either Zuberi or what's it? La Rasonia. So I'm not sure. La Rasonia is farther by maybe another couple hours, but it's going to be kind of an easy day. I mean, this whole trail is just so beautiful. I mean, what it would be like just to have a portion of it in Napa would be amazing. But anyway, so I was just going to say the thing that was really cool was when I ended up walking later than everyone else this morning. Not everyone, but the people that I knew. So, you know, I didn't know if I was going to see anybody again. But you know, you kind of will, but you just don't know really if for sure you're going to or when. Anyway, so there was a little cafe along the way, and I passed different people along the way and stuff, and it was nice. And I walked with some for a while, but didn't see anyone I really was familiar with until I ended up stopping for coffee. And I went to the bathroom first. So I was going to get an espresso and café con leche, which is so good. It's just like it seems like a triple shot of espresso. It's a very tall cup of espresso with foamed milk and steamed milk. So good. Anyway, so I went to the bathroom first, and I was waiting because one was open, they were both filled. And anyway, so I waited outside. Then one girl came out, and then when I started to go in, as soon as I walked in the door, the other bathroom door opens up, and there was Irene, my friend. So Irene, we looked at each other, we go, wow, we were so excited. We hugged, and it was like we haven't seen each other in ages, but we just saw each other this morning. Anyway, so she goes, I found someone to give the bracelet to already. And I go, already? And she goes, yes, and she doesn't know it yet. So anyway, it was so cool because I didn't know if I was going to see the bracelet again, and I wanted to be sure to write on it. I probably shouldn't be talking so much while I'm walking, but I just want to finish this real quick. So I had a chance to write on the inside of the bracelet, wear for a day, then give it away. Anyway, so I just got through walking a portion with this gal, a Spanish gal from Madrid, Anna, and Irene told me, she goes, she doesn't know yet, but I'm giving it to Anna. So Anna and I connected too. It was awesome and just really sweet. She spoke English and I spoke Spanish the whole time we walked together, which was awesome. So I'm going up a hill. I need my poles. To be continued.
I love to wake up at the break of dawn each day and sing. Whoa, I know I'm gonna find some good in what today will bring. Whoa.